Good afternoon, kings and queens, and welcome to Business Strategies and Tips with Lady L. I am your host, Lady L, of Success Beyond Strategies, building strategies that become successful actions, helping business owners and entrepreneurs identify their vision, mission, purpose, turning them into legal, successful, profitable business entities. This show is brought to you by the Magnet Exchange Group, a book club, a social club of like-minded individuals with a powerful magnetic attraction that develops healthy relationships, positive personal development, sharing wisdom and experiences in generational wealth development and preservation. I'm going to be sharing how you can connect with the Magnet Exchange Group throughout the show on today, because I'm telling you, our 10 a.m. sessions is fire. You need to be in on the news. You need to be in on the real information, what is going on in our world today. Today's segment, and this is a series that we have been doing called Business Empowerment Days of the Week. That's Dayz, sharing some nuggets to get you successfully and victoriously through your week. Today is Work It Out Wednesday. Oh, we got some stuff to work out. And today's topic, we've been doing a power series, and today's power series is the power found in the bounce back. If you've not been tuning into shows, you need to go to my YouTube channel. That's Lady Verne, LadyErne. Like, subscribe, hit that notification, and hit the bell so that you do not miss any of these series. You can get it into your daily feed, and I guarantee you it will be exactly what you needed to hear to help you in your business journey. So let's dive in. The power found in the bounce back. How many know that in life you're going to have to do a lot of bouncing back? You've heard it also called regrouping. We talked about the word regrouping, the power found in regrouping. We talked about dusting yourself off and picking yourself up, and all the different terminologies you hear about the bounce back. You have the purpose that in your business journey, you are going to have to be flexible. We talked about that power word, so that you can bounce back. Setbacks in business happen. Setbacks in life happens. That's just life. But what you do with the situation is how you will determine the success and the going forward of your business. And that's why we are here, to give you that empowerment to go forward on this Work It Out Wednesday. So what does it mean to bounce back? It means to return quickly, keyword quickly, to a normal, or what we now call a new normal, because the word normal is becoming less and less influential, and more a necessity of doing just that, regrouping and bouncing back. But it's to return quickly to at least the posture where you left off, to go forward in the midst of a difficult situation or event or setback, to quickly increase. Here's that word again, quickly. You don't want to have pity parties. You know, I'm going to tell you like my Bishop Mama tell you, I don't do pity parties. When I have clients come to me with challenges and circumstances and situations, I listen to them. Remember, we talked about the power found in listening. I listen to them, but I don't listen to them with my outer ear. I listen with my inner ear, because there's an underlying root to what happens that circumstance and situation came about. And what we do here at Success Beyond Strategies is we hear into that so that we can come up with the solutions. And I honestly, I don't pity party my clients. I empathize, I understand, and I identify, because 40 years in business, please don't think I haven't been through anything. Oh, I've been through much. But I'm here to tell you, I have bounced back. And that's why I can share with you what I'm sharing, because it is possible. Do not look at your present situation in your business, organization, or even your ministry and say it is impossible. Nothing is impossible with God. But with Him, you can do all things, because He will strengthen you to bounce back. When you go to my YouTube channel and you read down the row of all of the other power things that we have found in these words, and you get them in your feed, you get them in your spirit, you will find that your bounce back ability becomes more and more quicker, because you already anticipate that there's going to be challenges. There may be some pitfalls that'll come. We talked about yesterday, 2 days, about preparation and planning. When you plan and prepare, you anticipate some things that will come challenging to your business, to your organization, and to your ministry. And that's why it's important for you to have a team, management team, those that work among you, so that you can sit down at a common table and say, okay, this is how we need to tackle this. This is how we need to work it out, so that you're continuing to go forward, even though you're bouncing back, you're regrouping, but your movement is still in a forward posture. Bouncing back means to recuperate, means to get well, to get better. So make sure that you are understanding and learning the lessons that came with the situation, with the challenge or the setback, so that you are not constantly repeating. Because trust me, you will keep repeating that lesson. Bouncing back means to recover, meaning that your whatever seemed to have been lost, you have a workability to gain it. Now, some things you need to have lost, because if it wasn't working for you, you need to regroup and drop it anyway. But then there's always something to replace it to keep you moving forward. So that's your rebounding. When you look at basketball players, okay, they shoot their shot, but when you can come back and recapture that shot to be able to put it into it again, it's rebounding, it's getting well, it's being reflective. Okay, now I need to bounce back from this. I mean, we can even, move this into your personal lives. Okay, hey, you got into a relationship or a situation, a friendship, anything, and it's no longer there for whatever reason. You need to reflect on why, because if you don't understand why, you will keep repeating it. You wonder why you keep drawing the same type of people, whether it's in business or personal. You have not reflected on what has happened, and you've got to be honest with yourself and say, what role did I play in this situation? Because you did. Please don't think you didn't. Whatever choice or decision you made in your organization, your ministry, your business, you made that choice. Now, at that time, you may have made that choice or that decision based on what you had and what you knew at the time. But then after you have learned the lessons from your challenges and experiences and situations and setbacks, then it's time to say, okay, I need to do this different. There's something that looks similar to what I've been through, because it'll change a look just a little bit, but the end result is going to always be the same. So look for the principles, extract the principles of the lesson, so that you're making sure that when that principle shows up, you already know how to recover, bounce back, recuperate, or avoid it altogether where you don't even have to do those things because you've learned the lesson. To bounce back means to overcome. The Word of God does not say that we are survivors. The Word of God says that we are more than conquerors, that we are overcomers. So when you look at a circumstance or situation that you need to bounce back from, you need to understand how to overcome it, how to leap over it and go forward and stay in an overcoming posture, so that you will not have to keep regrouping, recuperating, recovering. And then once you properly positioned everything where it needs to be and you bounce back, you've taken that woosah moment, you've worked it out. Now it's time to say, all right, now let's get over it. Don't be nursing it, rehearsing it. You know, no woe is me's, no shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Learn from the lesson, overcome, reflect, bounce back, and get over it. Tell your emotions, tell your feelings, okay, you served your purpose for this little moment. Now we're done. You need to go take a seat somewhere, okay? Do not govern your business by your emotions. Do not handle your business and your personal finances. Do not handle relationship challenges buried in your emotions. Put your emotions under your feet and sit down and strategize, plan, rationalize, come to the decisions, the lessons that you need to have grasped from it and move forward. Go forward. Get over it. You're not perfect. Nobody on this planet is outside of Jesus. So you're going to make what the world calls mistakes. We call them lessons because it's something you needed to learn. That's why you're going through it. So have your Damascus Road experience. Have your come to yourself like the prodigal son did moment and say, okay, where do I need to own up on this? You need to own up. And it's okay. You're a mature adult. It's okay to own up to a challenge or circumstance or situation that you miscalculated. It happens. And again, make sure that you're seeking the right counsel. Look for the people that have your results and you can run these things by them. And then they can share their experiences with you and how they overcame it. You may not use the same methodology, but at least the principle, you can get a better and clearer understanding. And all of your get understanding of why certain things keep happening. Why do I keep hiring the same type of people that don't have a work ethic or is not people of integrity and honor and forthrightness? You need to ask yourself, what is on the inside of me that's drawing those things to me? Because it's coming from within you. And we need to make sure that when you are being a leader in a business, an organization, a ministry, that you are a good, healthy example of what you want the people that labor among you to emulate. When they see your work ethic, when they see your standards and your morals and your ethics, then you're giving them something to follow. That's why it's critically important to make plain and clear what your vision and mission is to those that labor with you, so that they can lock arms with you and join in and do what they need to do alongside of you. Now we're just going to look at a couple of ways that you can bounce back, especially if you're either at rock bottom or you feel like I'm just one banana peel away from slipping into the rock bottom. Wherever you find yourself, I want to leave with you these 7 items. Just keep going. If you've done everything that we've talked about, like I said, go to my YouTube channel. If you got to start with day 1. If you've laid out the blueprint, if you have the plan for your business, you have the phases that your business, organization, or ministry is to migrate to, then just keep going. The last thing you know to do, just keep doing it until you see the results. If you want to knock down a tree, you don't hit the tree in several different spots. You pick that spot that you can see where you want the tree to fall, because you don't want it to fall on you. See what direction you want that tree to fall and just keep hitting that spot until it falls. You'd be surprised how quick it'll fall down. You will be surprised how much quicker you will bounce back just by keep going. Take the time to plan your next move. Reflect, overcome, recuperate, recover, rebound, refresh and understand what's going on, and plan your next move, because you want to make sure you've learned a lesson so you're not repeating it. Lean on your real friends and colleagues. Your real friends are few, and colleagues as well. You're not going to have a whole bunch, but if you are fortunate like we are in the Magnet Exchange group to have a community of like-minded individuals with a powerful magnetic attraction, we bounce off from each other. We feed one another. When you're in that type of organism, which is alive and moving and thriving and growing forward and keeping going, when one seems to be slacking off, we come on, you can go, you can do this, let's work it out together. You need to have those type of people in your inner circle and in your general outer circle. If you don't, you need to change your circle. You don't have to be negative or abrasive or whatever. Business. Leverage failure. In other words, if God can take all things and work it out together for our good, you can sit down and use the same philosophy, the same understanding. How can I turn this around for our good? Unfortunately, yet fortunately, how we make money is unfortunately through the D's. Disaster, destruction, divorce, death. I always forget that fifth one, but somebody help me out here. But I'm saying, because somebody needs to meet the needs when these things happen. When these areas happen, we look at them as failures, so to speak, or just demise, something negative. But if you can leverage it, again, be a solution. Be a problem solver in your industry, in your business, in your organization, in your ministry. And I guarantee you, what appears to be a failure, you can leverage it and turn it into a major success. Again, find the lessons. Find the lessons. Move beyond the shame. The only way you wallow in shame is because you are operating in pride. Pride keeps you in shame because you put yourself on a pedestal and level that is above and not realistically able to be sustained. When you can sustain it, that's different. But when you cannot, do not wallow in shame, because you will not be able to bounce back. You will not be able to pull back up. Again, when you lean on real friends and real colleagues, when you have taken the time to plan your next move, when you found the lessons in the situation and you have purpose to keep going, you can move beyond the shame. You may have a business that's on the verge of collapse, closing down, bankruptcy, the whole 9 yards. I'm here to personally tell you, you can bounce back. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I know you can. And if you're still looking to build that community, you need to connect with us at the magnetexchangegroup.com. You can also connect with me with Success Beyond Strategies. You can go to my website, Success Beyond Strategies, that's STRATEGZ.com. Let's connect and have a consultation, and let me help you, let my team help you move beyond the shame. We have all been there. And that's why we connect in our community so well. We've all been there. And that's why we can help pull each other up, because we've been there. And the fact that we're out of it, we know you can get out of it too. It's not the end. It is a new beginning. I encourage you to bounce back. And last but not least, let go of the opinions of others. I tell you, if you haven't heard Bishop Jake's message from this past Sunday, you need to go to his channel too, because that's what he talked about too. Let me tell you something. When you can be delivered from people and their opinions, I'm going to tell you like me and my daughter tell you, if they ain't paying your bills, it's just their opinion. They're entitled to it, and that's all they're entitled to. But you move forward in the vision, mission, and calling and purpose and destiny that God has already mapped out for you. You focus on how to get there. You focus on the roadmap He gave you to conduct your business, to conduct your organization, to conduct your ministry, to conduct your family, to conduct your home. I guarantee you, when you get delivered from people, from social media and their opinions, that's all it is. They don't know you. They only know what you tell them or what you show them. So it's just their opinion. Now, if there's some positive feedback, because we talked about constructive feedback, that's one thing, but weed that out carefully. If it's not coming from someone who has your results successfully and that can mentor you and coach you by giving you the advice or the suggestions or the recommendations, kick rocks and keep it moving. I'm here to tell you, you can do this on this Work It Out Wednesday. You can bounce back. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Please leave a comment, and even better, please let me know your takeaways from today's show and any other of my shows that you have been viewing, because I want to make sure that I am strategically helping you in your business development journey. So remember, trust the journey. Trust the journey. Adventure calling you have answered because you've started this business, this organization, this ministry. You have contemplated it. You've at least put something down on paper. You're getting it from your head. You're thinking to ink. And you are taking those first steps. We can help you accomplish that. And understand and know that you did not wake up today to be mediocre or to operate in mediocrity. So do count your blessings. Have a wonderful Work It Out Wednesday. Please, ma'am, please, sir, y'all need to check us out Monday through Fridays at 9 a.m. Life Changing Alliances, our personal development group family. That Zoom number is 404-333-8430. You need to go to the magnetexchangegroup.com. And if you need to get some information from our book club, our social club, in developing certain aspects of your generational wealth development and wealth preservation plan, by all means, King and Queen, do that. And then on 10 a.m. Monday through Friday, our Magnet Exchange Group call. Our Zoom number is 924-039-3360. Stay tuned because we are going to be making some schedule changes. But in the meantime, this week, tune in. And thank you so much for joining me today on Business Strategies and Tips with Lady L. Business Empowerment Days of the Week. Bye-bye for now.